What is going on? Happy Monday evening. It is Al from D-Town&Chili442 Show. Hope you guys are having a great night. It took me a few minutes, Evan. I forgot to click to go live on Facebook. So if you're watching on YouTube, I am sorry for the extra 35-second intro music. My bad.
I about fell asleep.
I know. I was like, man, why isn't it popping up on Facebook yet? And I'm trying to share it, and I'm like, well, duh, Al. Claudia's in the chat room first again. Hello, Claudia.
She's there before me. I'm asleep at the wheel here. I'm like, oh, speaking of.
Hey, you snooze, you lose around here, Evan.
That's right. Episode 120, people.
Yeah, 120. Man. If I had $1 for every episode, I'd have $120.
You'd be rich.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, man, it was a rainy weekend. I did cook out a little bit. Hung out in the garage. I cleaned up the garage quite a bit. And then I was going to move some of the stuff down into, there's a pretty big crawl space here. I was going to lay some tarps down and put some boxes and stuff in there. I go and I open the door to get in there, and there's about 2 foot of fucking water. In places.
Yeah. No.
So I spent Sunday with the shop vac and put in about, I'd say, 9 hours of nothing but shop vacuuming. Somebody said you should have went and got a sump pump. Here's the problem with it. It's not level. You know, there's some parts of it that are sand. There's some parts that are, but so I got it, man, but whew, I slept like a baby last night.
So you got a problem with water getting underneath. What do? You got to get, is it gutters or is it?
It was, there's a gutter that comes down right by the crawl space vent. Mm-hmm. It had an elbow and somebody didn't screw it on. So it fell off during a hard rain, and I didn't know. So it's screwed on now. That some bitch ain't going nowhere. F5 tornado hits the house. That will still be attached.
Nice job. Yeah, you got to get the water away from your house.
So yeah, it's fixed. So yeah, that kind of sucked. So that was my Sunday.
Bummer.
Yeah. So. Oh, well, I mean, you know, I guess I wasn't meant to have a day off.
That's the way it happens sometimes. And I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. You're one day off and you spend it busting ass doing something you didn't intend to do.
Idle, what was that saying? Idle hands make the devil's work or some shit like that.
Something like that.
I don't know.
Idle hands of the devil's workshop or something.
Yeah, something like that. Evan, we got a couple lists I want to get to. And one of them is for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because a couple shows back, we were talking and something was said about socializing with people. And you said you're the kind of quiet when I'm the person that usually, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
introvert versus extrovert.
Right.
But
Here's this list. And I'm going to read it right now. If you suck at socializing, follow these 11 tips to be less awkward.
I love that because I just read something today about introverts. It's like you're in a social situation and you're smart enough to know that you're a little awkward, but not smart enough to know how to not be awkward.
Right.
Sometimes.
Right.
No, I'm not awkward in social situations. I know how to conduct myself. I'm just never mind.
Number one, get out of your own head. If you feel awkward, chances are you are trapped inside your head. Yeah, I mean, you worry that you're going to make a fool of yourself. Stop thinking so much. Evan, prepare some topics to talk about. We've tried that with Evan. That shit don't work.
No, I can speak on a number of subjects.
Yeah. Give a genuine compliment. Yeah, not some of your backhanded compliments.
They can't be like that.
Hey, that was a good job for a girl.
Yeah. My woman, she reminds me that compliments don't come very, very often or very easy.
Yeah, no.
Yes, I'm not. We discussed that a week or two ago. I'm not good at that. I need to work on that. I need to be more noticing a complimentary, and I don't know. I always twist things. I guess the other day I walked in, she's like, "I'm making you cookies," and I should have said something like anything besides, "Well, you should," because I'm like, I did a bunch of shit for her, and I was like, "Well, you should make me some cookies. I deserve it." But anyway, I should have said, "Oh, honey, blah blah blah." But that isn't me. And Who am I trying to fool?
Yeah. Well, that's your job, woman. In there baking cookies. Wow, Evan. We're finding out a lot about you. Pay
I'm an asshole.
attention. Pay attention to the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't watch Moz and shit. And that person's talking. You're like,
yeah,
just
often my own thoughts.
Yeah, playing air guitar. That's when you know somebody is just bored with you. If they break out, start playing air guitar, and there's no music playing.
Or they just keep saying, "Wow," or "Oh," or something like that. Wow, crazy.
Evan, fake.
Yeah.
Number 5 on this list on 11 tips to be less awkward at socializing. Fake some positive body language.
Yeah. I'm mostly like, don't come talk to me. No. No, that's true. Yes. You want to be approachable.
I mean, what? You don't want to wear a raincoat and sit there and or thrust your hips. I mean, I don't know about that one. Don't take yourself too seriously. Yeah, I don't think you have that problem.
I hope not. I try not to, but because I see other people that do it. I'm like, man, they take themselves way too serious. Yeah.
Tanner,
Hey.
stop it. This one's call back to a previous chat. Oh, okay. I guess go back to an old conversation you had. Why? You already had it.
Yeah. What? Refresh their memory that you guys used to have something to talk about?
Yeah. Hey, remember when I used to bone your cousin? Good
Remember
times.
We had a great conversation about something. Let's have that conversation again. Anyway.
Number 8. Evan, you've already done this one. Join forces with someone more confident. I don't know if I'm so much confident as just kind of stupid. I'll do anything. I really don't give a shit. So I'm the perfect guy to put in lead of something.
Well, I'm confident. I worry about everything. I have anxiety issues, but I'm confident in things that I do.
And then you got me to push you into doing stuff too. Not so
Yeah,
much anymore, but
that's true.
uh, ask open-ended questions.
Yeah. So how's your whole family?
Yeah. When getting to know people, don't fall in the trap of asking them yes or no questions. It'll lead to awkward silences and put more pressure on you to keep the conversation going.
That's true.
What's your favorite kind of porn? Don't exhaust conversations. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to keep going on about,
Yeah, you can wear something out.
yeah, like a transmission clutch or something like
Mm.
that. I mean, you can talk about that for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Fixing whatever, doing your breaks, and we'll
Yeah,
talk about something else. But
yeah.
yeah, I'm with you. Think of examples of things in life. Okay.
Like fishing. I love fishing, but I'm not going to talk fishing to a bunch of people that don't want to know about fishing.
Hmm.
And then I really don't like talking about my fishing. We'll get back to that. Don't let me forget fishing. Get some practice daily. Evan, you should probably go out and start socializing with the mailman and then the Amazon driver.
Yeah, next door neighbor. Okay. Work on that.
So there you go.
Get used to socializing. Yeah, no, I've never had a problem. No.
Well, I tell you what, Evan, the last couple weeks I have got rave reviews on our Love Doctor advice.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
I'm pretty sure that there'll be a couple marriages or something, just, and that will probably be, included in the vows or something. So, guys, we're going to help you out on how to get a lady tonight. 12 phrases women always want to hear from men.
12 phrases they always want to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. You look
Okay.
great.
First one. No. I was going to make a dirty joke about doing. And I stopped myself, Evan. I am very proud of myself for not saying that filthy joke that I
I'm
was
proud of you
getting.
too.
Yeah, okay. I just want you guys to know. Number one of 12 things the ladies want to hear from us men: you're incredibly strong and capable of making me a sandwich.
Pulling off dinner tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Those are good words. Yes.
No, I added the sandwich part. Number two of things the ladies love to hear men say: I love spending time with you.
Yes. That's a good one.
There you go.
Of course.
Yeah, see, we're helping you out, dudes.
Write these down.
Number three, I'm here for you no matter what.
Oh, these are fantastic.
Yeah. These guarantee you some second to third base action.
Absolutely. I'm here for you, baby. It just gonna melt her heart.
Number four, you make a positive impact on my life.
Mm-hmm.
These,
That's good.
I tell you what, this guy, is it a guy or girl? We'll go back to that. It better be a guy writing this shit. Number five, just a simple, I'm proud of you. Yeah, everybody likes to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Evan, I'm kind of proud of you for
Oh yeah.
putting up for 120 episodes of me.
Well, it hadn't been easy.
Number 6, you're beautiful inside and out. I tell you what, we're going to rename this list. This is the panty dropper list.
Speaking of names, there's going to be some babies after this. I hope there's some little Evan and Al's running around. And people are like, you know what? I'm going to name my kid after those guys in their radio show.
Hell yeah.
They brought our romance to another level, and look what happened. And
what if they have twins with big dongers? They got to name them Alan and Chili. AlfromDtown&Chili442. Number 7 on
you named your kid Chili442. It's like Elon Musk. Doesn't he have a kid that's like is a bunch of letters and numbers or something like that?
I think so.
His kid, the name looks like a serial number or something. I don't know. Anyway, go on.
Number 7 is I respect your opinions and value your input.
Oh yes, these are gold.
They
always want to know that.
Yes.
Their opinions are.
Number 8. I think this should be number 1. Of 12 phrases women always want to hear from men, I'm sorry, I was wrong.
Yeah.
You know why that doesn't happen? I'm never wrong.
I'm the same way. I know what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm probably sitting at 99.7% on the perfection list.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Number 9, let's work through this together. Yeah, man, this is going to get you some makeup sex. It's going to get you some, if you're first start dating, you really don't want to drop these lines on her. Maybe if you're talking a lot and she's got some problems, at least guarantee you some second base action. Thinking under the sweater boobies or something. Number 10, I love you.
Like, what a difference you've made in my life. It's like, this is our first date, dude. Calm down.
Yeah, thanks. I listened to the AlfromDtown&Chili442 show. Now I got a restraining order on me.
Where's my note card? I'll try a different line.
Yeah, you got to write all these down. And then you got to be...
respect your opinion.
Yeah, and then you got to be the judge. You can try to message me or Chili. And if we're around, we'll be like, well, which one? You got to have them written down, though, because we won't remember. Number 10 is I love you just the way you are.
Mm-hmm. That's...
That was a kind of 70s yacht rock song, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't think of who it is.
Oh, man. That's going to kill me. Somebody Google that shit real first. Number 11, you're the most important person in my life. Yeah, this is definitely not a first date one. Hey,
we just met.
I know we're waiting for our chicken strips at Cane's here, but I just want you to know you're the most important person in my life. Go and get you the large fry, girl.
I feel like I've only known you for 15 minutes. You have.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Let's see what the last one is. Oh. Number 12 on the list, or number 1, however you want to look at it. Of the 12 phrases women always want to hear from men, you inspire me.
That's another nice one, yes.
Yeah. I'm telling you what. Men, I know you guys are going to listen to this. Try some of these.
Yeah.
Don't say them if you don't mean them.
True, because I'm trying to think when she's inspired me to do something. I don't know.
The other day when you complained about cookies.
I guess.
Uh, I think we had another one on the Love Doctor say. No, I want to save that one. No, because I do want to go. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to leave it on now. I was going to do 20 reasons men walk away from their relationships.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's kind of bummer, ain't it?
It kind of is a downer.
How about 20 distinctive traits of a mentally unstable person? You want to see how many I get? I'm betting at least 85%.
Do they have a scale like
I don't know.
at
We're
the
just
end? Like if you answer this to this, you are deeply psychopathic. No.
oh shit. First one off the get go: withdrawing from family and friends.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, and I don't mean to do it, but I understand that everybody's going through the same shit that I am, like life, and we work, and I don't know.
It can be stressful.
I'm yeah. Having persistent feelings of sadness or irritability. Irritability.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't do that too much. I get bummed out at times, but I think we all do.
Yeah, I mean it's life. It's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Your emotions are gonna go up and down. That's natural. But when you have extremes of something or rapid from one to the other.
Yeah, and shit. Last couple years, I've had some drastic changes and shit in my life, and man, I made it through it. I didn't think I was
Yes.
going to for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Whew.
Same here, almost. Yeah.
Having thoughts of suicide. Yeah, man, you gotta get some
Hope
help.
not.
Yeah, there's people out there.
Hmm.
Experience extreme mood swings. Man, I thought I was gonna get a lot more of these. I really don't have mood swings. I'm pretty chill, man.
That's
Now
good.
I don't swing. I used to. I used to have some anger issues.
Well, I mean, part of being adult is controlling, your emotions and everything. I mean, if you can't be stable in your emotions and,
A lot of
at times, and have you ever been around somebody who just, frantic or whatever? And they're pretty annoying pretty quick.
oh
Like
yeah.
you need to control yourself. You need, you can't be triggered all the time by stuff.
No, no. Being able to concentrate. I concentrate pretty good. I think I proved that with my job. I got a
That's a tough
job.
thing for me.
Yeah, I mean, well, when I'm at work though, I mean, I'm like focused, dude. You know what I mean? I don't. I mean, I mess around and the dude that's in the bay next to me, my work wife, Chris. Sorry, Chris. I love you, brother. We kind of mess around, but like I stay right there at my damn box because that's where my cars are, and if I don't have a car, I'm doing my tech training. So
Hmm.
I stay. I think I'm good at being able to concentrate and staying focused. Which I
That's
think I
cool.
had. I think I had 80 of those HD things.
Oh, I definitely. Yeah, I have. My mind is always racing from one thing to the next, and everything I want to do. It's hard for me to sit and focus. I mean, sometimes I can really get into something, but it takes a lot.
Feeling confused. I don't like that one because I think when you get to a certain age. If you're younger, if you're in your 30s, you're not really going to understand this, but once you get, I think around upper 40s, you kind of start looking at life, and the life, not only the life you have in front of you, but the one you've lived. And I don't know if it's so much confused, but I don't know.
There's a lot to figure out in life, and I feel like as I get older, I've you know, I'm
It
so
is.
much. I got it. Things. On the other hand, I feel like I'm just starting to scratch the surface with so many things. Like I have so much left to learn. But when I look at other people, I'm like I'm so far ahead.
But here's the thing: how much do you really want to learn? Because look, you know what the end is going to be. You know where. You don't know when, but you know your end is coming.
Hmm.
So to me, I'm going to learn what I need to learn. I don't really want to open up a can of, I don't want to go like deep exploring in like Egyptian culture or shit like that. I don't need to know that shit. You know why? Because if the shit goes sideways tomorrow, I'm going to know how to fix an engine and have to steal gas and live out my Mad Max fantasy. And you're going to sit there and try to get your computer going so you can
Well,
look up some ancient archaeology bullshit.
it's the, I mean, if it makes you happy, but is it going to help you? You know.
Right, right.
Yeah, good luck with no, and we'll never stuff like that. We'll never know the real truth. You know of who did this or how this was done or what civilizations really did it. And anyway,
I'm kind of disappointed in this list. I thought I was going to get more of them. 20 distinctive traits of a mentally unstable person. I'm only sitting at like maybe 1% right now. Feeling disconnected. I think we all
no.
get that way, though. Sometimes it's good to disconnect.
Yeah, but these days with the social media and everything, we're all so much more connected than ever before.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so it's like, gosh, I've been a shut in for the last 2 years, but it's like, I still got my ear to the ground of everything.
Having frequent emotional
Oh, did you
outbursts.
freeze?
Uh oh, did I? I think you. Uh oh. Yeah, we lost something.
I'm back.
And I'm back, I think. Are we back? Yep. Oh.
I'm here. I'm gonna refresh my Facebook. It says I lost a signal.
Oh. Yeah, it's saying. Oh, it's recording, so if we have to, we'll throw it on. Oh, shows we're back. Okay. No.
Okay,
I got to find.
game on.
Yep. Having emotional outburst. Yeah. If it's been a while since I just like start crying in a Ace Hardware. Having trouble sleeping. I did that quite a bit. I used to go on um, a couple hours sleep during the night, and then I would, as soon as I got home from work, I'd just go to bed, and then I'd get up and then stay up stupid. Whew,
Bummer.
I love taking naps, so I ain't gonna lie. Having low energy, no. See, I ain't getting none of these. Experiencing a change in eating habits, yes. I am proud to announce I can wear 32 without a belt.
Really?
Yeah. Operate
I'm
Operations Al Waistline Expansion. is a
I'm about the same, but
success.
I need a belt. That's pretty good because you've always been skinnier than I have. Huh.
Yep.
Nice.
Look, with everything I went through, I dropped. I got down to like what I was in high school, like 128 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah. But I wasn't eating. I wasn't taking care of myself. I just, uh, being apathetic or unable to be compassionate towards others. Nah, that ain't me.
Yeah. That's
Damn
not
it.
you.
It sounds like I'm going to be mentally stable, Evan. I fucking told you, dude. Being
Oh.
unable to cope with stress. Shit. Stress is my middle motherfucking name. Man,
I hate it.
if you knew the shit that was going on, you'd be like, how is this dude doing a podcast, making jokes, smiling? Man, shoo.
Yeah. Stress is a killer.
Displaying unusual behavior. Well, that's a given for me, so. Being excessively hostile or angry. Nope. 20
No, I,
distinctive traits of a mentally unstable person. Man, it looks like I'm going to be normal, Evan.
oh, that's good though.
Having delusional thoughts.
No,
Have you
good.
ever met anybody that had delusional, like, I don't think I ever have.
Yeah, I know somebody who, yeah, they are completely mentally unstable.
Do I
They
know
think
them?
there's no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, but they think they take pictures of like, and they're blurry. They try to zoom in on trees, but they swear there's people in trees wearing suits and they're shooting radiation at them. And yeah, they're completely nuts. They turn off
Oh,
their breaker at night and they sleep on the floor and they have a radiation counter and they're convinced that people are that they're being bombarded with radiation. Yeah, I know some. Yeah, he's completely and he owns guns and it really
oh,
concerns me.
yeah, that's kind of scary right there. Having problems with alcohol, drug use, or other substance abuse, I would like to go on record right here, Evan, and say I've never had a problem with alcohol or drugs. I've enjoyed them several times.
Hmm.
Having
No
problems,
problem.
having problems at work or in school. Nope. In fact, when I get depressed, I get focused into my work. I'll lose myself into my work, whatever I'm doing.
Typical.
I'll just study. Like when I was doing the contractor work with Matt Rice Construction. Which, if you need anything done, call. Hit my boy Matt Rice Construction on Facebook. Um, But I'd go and watch videos at night of like laying floor, framing a wall, and there was a lot of stuff. I don't know. That's kind of
Yeah, you
how
just
that was my stress reliever.
okay. That's good as long as some people put themselves so far into work because they don't want to deal with life, and that becomes unhealthy. I mean, sometimes I've met some people, their job is their life. Absolutely.
I hate when they use these words that I can't pronounce. Noticing changes in libido.
Uh huh.
Oh, so your sex desire.
That happens with depression, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Diminishes.
So there you go. That was the last one. You might not get a
Yeah.
boner.
And so I hope our listeners, they like none of these ring a bell with them either. I hope
Yeah.
they could all check these off the list and say, that's not me.
I thought I was going to be at least 60, 70% mentally unstable.
Mm. No.
I think at one time I probably could have answered those a little different.
Well, I'm sure we all hand at the wrong times. I mean, I've been there, you know. Um, but no, and not all the time. If that's yeah. So I hope our listeners don't have any,
And if you
mental
do,
problems.
yeah, and if you do, there ain't nothing wrong with you. Just
No.
maybe go see somebody. There's people that
Mm-hmm.
you can talk to, and there's phone numbers out there, and there's help online, and so don't ever don't ever think that you're something's wrong with you if you're battling depression or anything like that. Reach out to
No.
somebody because they'll
It's
help
very
you.
natural.
Yeah, we all do it. We all do it.
Especially these days, there's a lot going on that's driving. I mean, when the price of everything is up 30, 40%, and your cash inflow isn't, it's rough.
I wanna. We got a small one. I wanna fit in real quick. 15 things a mature man just won't do. I want to see if we're mature, Evan, because this is show 120.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to find out if we're mature enough to go to 200, maybe. Duck out of talking about his feelings. A mature dude knows that keeping all his feelings locked up isn't the way to go. Yeah,
True.
yeah. I think you got. I mean, don't be a dick about it.
Open up about your feelings, but be
Uh,
tactful.
Number two, bail on stuff he's supposed to do. Yeah, you can't be flaky, man. You can't be flaky. Once or twice, people let pass. But after that, then, the people are going to look at you different. And they're going to approach you different. You're going to get mad when you don't get the invite to the party anymore. It's like, nah, I invited you 3 times. You said you were coming. You ducked out. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Won't be a fourth invite.
There you go.
So yeah, you gotta if you tell somebody you're gonna do something, you gotta do it.
I agree.
Number three, blame other people for his problems. Yeah, look, you're grown. Once you're over 25, 26, once you're past that, you can't really blame people for your actions and shit anymore.
Right.
And
Eventually, you got to grow up and take accountability.
yeah, and you can't live in the past either. It doesn't matter what happened to you. Growing
Yeah.
up or whatever. What are you gonna do now?
You,
Everything's in
yeah.
front of you. You
You can
got
be a
the
victim your
steering.
whole life.
Yeah, you can't do that victim shit. You can go on somewhere with that. Avoid serious talks about the future. A
Yeah.
a guy who's got his head on straight isn't scared to chat about the future, be it plans or dreams or serious stuff like relationships and career goals.
I'll buy that.
I tell you what, I got one goal right now, and I'm really really pushing, and I'm doing good, but I'm really hitting this Toyota training, this
Mm-hmm.
technician training. I'm like really pushing it.
Good.
And I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm getting right through it. And keep score in relationships. In relationships, a mature man doesn't keep a scoreboard. He's not tallying who did what, when, and how many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Women keep score though.
yeah, they do. Yeah, and don't question that shit, dudes. There's another. Add that to your cue card. Don't read that one to her.
Yeah.
Number 6, let his ego run the show. A grown-up guy knows that his ego shouldn't be calling the shots. He doesn't need to always be right or have the last word in an argument. That's true. I don't. I'll be like, sometimes, though, I'm going to tell you what. Guys, come here. Silence sometimes will get under their skin more than anything. When they start talking about your mama and, throwing shit, just look at them and walk out the door. Hit them with that look and just say, give them that head nod and walk out the door.
Yeah, I get quiet, and mostly when I'm ticked, when it's over the line. But yeah, the best thing sometimes do just stop talking, just stop. People dig themselves into holes.
These are 15 things a mature man just won't do. Number 7 is shy away from new experiences. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, you got to try different shit. I mean, even though I'm kind of like that old redneck hillbilly that I kind of get set in my ways, I'm also open to trying new things.
Yeah.
You
got to test your boundary.
Yeah.
Push your boundary.
Number 8, ignore his own health. Oh, man, this is a rough one for me, man. I don't like doctors. I don't trust them. I don't trust big pharma. I just don't. I just know.
I understand.
Man. Number 9, gets stuck in his ways. Yeah, see, that's me again, because that goes back to not wanting to go to the doctor. Look, I'm at the age where he's going to want to play with my balls, Evan. Me and my balls have this understanding. That's just me and him. I'm the only dude that is allowed to cradle my balls. That is it.
I'm with you.
I know he's going to want to touch my balls and then probably stick a finger in my butt. I'm not ready for all that. And
not every doctor's visit is like that. I don't know what kind of doctor you've been to in the past, but it's not always that way. I think you should really shop around. You're in a new city now. You should shop around for a new doctor.
I'm always afraid of making that lonely shuffle to the truck with my butthole still slippery, and because wondering if
I don't.
Wondering if he's gonna call. I call him next morning. Well, that some bitch stuck a finger in my butt and he couldn't even fucking send me a good morning text. Fuck him. See if I pay that bill.
They're waiting on your results.
Number 10, look for the easy way out. Yeah, I learned that a long time ago. There ain't no easy way out. Yeah,
true.
You can take shortcuts, but they call it a shortcut for a reason. You're cutting some of it out, and I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10, a shortcut ends up costing you or whatever a little bit more than the finished product. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Avoids honest self-reflection. A mature man isn't afraid to look in the mirror, speaking and assessing himself honestly. I'm great at that. I've got many, many flaws. They're not seeable to the average human, but I do have a few flaws.
Well, at least you can admit that. That's a good start.
But I mean, I am 99.7% perfect,
Right.
as we found out, in the last. Stop respecting other people's time and commitments. Respecting others' time and commitments is a hallmark of a mature man. Yeah, I
That
don't do that. I
yeah,
respect
you gotta
if somebody's got something going on, man. I'll help them out with wherever they need me.
nice.
Destroy long-term relationships for short-term gains.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
that's not good.
No. Uh, the example it gives is with family and investing and quick schemes and yeah.
Yeah, that don't work.
Yeah, fail to give credit where it's due. Now, see, I'm the opposite of that. Sometimes I credit people a lot more than I should, I think.
I know what you mean sometimes. Yeah.
15 things a mature man just won't do. Last one, disregard the importance of personal development. Yeah, you got to grow. I mean, you don't want to. I think we all do in our own way. But then that goes back to learning a bunch of dumb shit you don't need to know.
It's it's different personal development, but yes. Yeah, you got to keep, striving for something. You can't just stop and say, "Okay, this is as good as it's going to get. This is the way it is and I'm happy with this forever," No.
Evan, let's real quick. That was the end of our list for this week. I thought some pretty good ones there. Wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Let's get to some weird and wacky news from around the world, and then I'll get back to my fishing thing we were talking about, which I don't. Deputy caught with 100 pounds of fentanyl was working for El Chapo's cartel.
Really?
I don't know where this is out of, Evan. We're going to find out. Southern California. A former Riverside County Sheriff's deputy was caught with more than 100 pounds of fentanyl pills last year. And I
The
guess
temptation's got to be huge sometimes.
Yeah, he was 25. Oh.
Wow.
So I guess his court trial's just getting started. So we'll see how this goes.
Think how many cops are paid to look the other way, though, on things.
Yeah. American Airlines keeps mistaking a 101-year-old passenger for a baby.
How?
A 101-year-old woman keeps getting mistaken for a baby because of an error with an airline's booking system. The problem occurs because American airline systems apparently cannot commute that Patricia, who did not want to share her surname, was born in 1922 rather than 2022.
They can't deal with that?
No.
It's like the Y2K thing. It's like, wait a minute.
I'm going to tell you what.
The airline system. I know that the years ago I watched something and they're like, this is the system that they use for all the airlines that they program them. It's like an old laptop almost as the equivalent, but it's too expensive to try to change out the system because it's just in place and it works.
We got a
But apparently it's got a problem with age of somebody born over 100 years old,
right.
100 years ago.
We got a picture of Patricia at 101.
Looks nothing like a baby.
Nothing like a newborn baby. 85-year-old victim alleges prostitute carjacked him after sex.
85 years old?
Hell
Did you say?
yeah.
He's out scoring hookers at 85?
Lake Park, Florida, Evan. Debit cards and other personal items from multiple burglary and theft victims were found in the purse of a woman accused in a recent alleged carjacking.
Wow. She took his virginity and then she took his car.
The 85-year-old victim on April 13th said he had solicited her for sex and they had just finished before she took the vehicle. So, he indicated that he was ashamed and wanted to talk to his daughter. Hey, you got $50 on tomorrow?
You might want to wait till that blue pill wears off, Grandpa.
Police reviewing footage after video emerges of man biting a young boy's ear at the World Snooker Championship.
Wow, I didn't think that usually happened with pool players, but okay.
I didn't think so either. Yeah, the incident was captured live on BBC during the channel's coverage of the Triple Crown event. So there you go.
Wow.
If you want to go see a dude bite some kid in the ear for some reason. Former Yankee Fritz Peterson, who famously traded wives and children with teammate, dead at the age of 82, Evan.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you could trade him in.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Evan, Florida couple sorry for waving guns outside Miami daycare.
Why were they doing that?
Well, let's see. This is coming from the Daily Beast, Evan. A Florida couple would like to apologize for wildly brandishing guns outside a Miami daycare, which caused a panic as workers feared for the children's lives. They pulled 2 rifles out of the car in a parking lot, aiming one at the building and at a mother picking up her toddler.
Wow.
It says we're bodybuilders and we're into the social media thing. She thought it would be cool to take a picture with the gun because with muscles and guns, it sounds really cool if you look at a photograph like that. This chick is fucked up.
These people are dumb. They're scary.
Jesus. Why? A Baltimore area teacher is accused of using AI to make his boss appear racist.
AI, man. It's out of control, I tell you.
A Maryland high school athletic director is facing criminal charges after police said he used AI to duplicate the voice of his principal, Eric. I'm not going to say last names. Leading the community to believe that Eric said racist and anti-Semitic things about teachers and students.
Yeah, AI, huh? Yeah, and here's a picture of him whipping a black person.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
now
you
have.
can't trust anything.
It says the Baltimore County Police Chief said we now have conclusive evidence that the recording was not authentic. I wish we could listen to it.
That's really scary though with AI these days
Yeah.
because they could do that with people like they could do that with my mom and then call me up and it would sound like her voice and which they've done to people and ooh, that's scary stuff.
I don't know if you saw this, Evan. The San Jose's mayor was doing an interview on a local TV station, and some dude approached him, and they got in a fight. Not the mayor, but his team. This dude gave this dude like a roundhouse kick that looked like something out of a Steven Seagal movie. It was amazing.
No, I didn't see. Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah.
I'll have to find it.
Thief returns man's mother's stolen ashes, but keeps his custom car. He said, "Here, man, here's your mom. I ain't going to take your mom." That's smart, though, man. That's some bad juju right there. Oh, man.
You're right.
Officials offering $20,000 reward to find person who fatally shot dolphin in Louisiana. Who the fuck shooting dolphins?
Jerks.
Yeah, that dude should be like hung up or something.
Mm-hmm.
Not
cool.
I think that is it.
Well, we burned an hour.
Yeah, we did. Well, we got to see if our buddy Dave's got anything. He didn't have anything last week. I hope Dave's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We rely on him.
And we got a new one. This one comes from Rio de Janeiro, Evan. No. But we did do this story. Our bozo rolled her uncle's wheelchair up to the loan department of a local bank and told the clerk she would like to take out a $3,400 loan using him as a cosigner.
We talked about this last week.
Yeah, that's
the dead guy.
Yeah, that's his bozo criminal of the day.
Oh, that story was gold.
Oh my God. His head would fall over unless she held it, and his color was ashen gray. That did not stop her as she placed a pen in his drooping hand and told him to hold it hard. No response from the uncle. She then said, "Uncle, are you listening? Sign so you don't give me any more headaches."
Was his name Uncle Bernie? Bernie Lomax? Was that his name?
Jesus Christ, man. Fucking people.
That is despicable. That's one of the craziest things I've heard.
I don't know. Milan. I think we're going to end on this. Milan poised to ban ice cream, pizza, and more after midnight.
Really?
No slice of pie after midnight, Evan.
No pizza. Wait, is this no drunk food after midnight? What's going on?
It's in an effort to protect the tranquility of residents. Boy, there's so much I could go off on this shit, but I'm not going to. We're gonna go ahead and end show 120 on a positive note.
Okay.
But I will say, anytime a government tells you it's for your own good, it's not.
No, yeah, if they're all in and agree on something, then it's probably not for your good.
Yeah.
Yes, that's yeah. If you don't have some time to research something that's in the news, something that's new and pops up, just remember, if your news, all your news stations want you to be in on it, then you probably shouldn't be.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Anyway.
anything they're pushing that hard, you should be really leery against.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
but anyway, that's the way it is.
All right, gang. You know what? We made it. Show 120.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate each and every one of you. I'd like to personally say thank you. And only thing we ask for you, maybe share it. Share the live. Share when it goes. If you wait about 10 minutes, you can go to the Al from D-Town podcast page. You can share the video. Let your friends know. Wasn't long ago we were at about 300 followers on our Facebook page. We're getting ready to hit 350. So it'd be cool to hit 350, maybe even 400. So, but thank you so much, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't do this, and we enjoy doing it. So we're going to keep doing it as long as you keep listening. Evan, what do you got to say about that?
Oh, the same as usual. Everyone have a wonderful week. If you're Orthodox, which you're probably not, enjoy your Holy Week. This is Holy Week for the Orthodox.
Oh, okay.
And anyway, if not, have a great week anyway. We'll get you next Monday.
Peace. We love you. Be good to one another.
Word.